Hello, ladies and gentlemen. If there's gentlemen watching, that's great. I doubt there probably are. But you're always welcome on this channel if you want to learn a little more about beauty or self-esteem or about the awkward moments I have in my life. So today it's going to be a little different. We're going to talk about very little having to do with makeup, but everything having to do with beauty and inner beauty and who you are as a person. We're going to talk about self-esteem, and this is going to be something that I kind of want to talk about a lot because I think it's so important. It's something that really defines how beautiful you present yourself to other people, or at least how beautiful you are to yourself. And you're really the most important person in that judgment. So a self-esteem is like value or worth that you're placing on yourself. Some people have high self-esteems and they are able to see the good in themselves, and some people have low self-esteems and they just can't see how beautiful they really are and how great they really are, funny or wonderful. Some ways that people have their low self-esteems is they're saying self-critical and self-defeating statements. I'm stupid, I'm ugly, I can't do this. Don't say that, because it's not fair to yourself to say these things to yourself. So the first step in having a good self-esteem is probably just stop saying those things. And if you catch yourself, make yourself tell you nice things about yourself. It's also believing that you're not worth other people's time. Like if you want to ask someone for help, but you just don't think that you're important enough, you are. You're important. You're a wonderful person. And it's also believing that you're not as good as other people, and that's just simply not true. There is no one that's better than you in this world. You need to basically just accept who you are, your strengths, your weaknesses, everything about yourself, because there couldn't ever be a more beautiful you. And that's a Christian contemporary song by Diaz, and it's so true. There will never be a more beautiful you, and you don't have to buy what everyone says you need to do to make yourself more beautiful. You don't have to lose that weight. You don't have to, really, you don't even have to put on makeup if you don't want to, but makeup is a great way to enhance that natural beauty that you have and let your true inside beauty shine on through. You just really have to accept that there are things about yourself that you can change. There certainly are. But then, there's things about yourself that you can't change, ever or without major cosmetic surgery, which that just sounds painful and awful and terrifying. So I don't know why you'd want to go through that when you're gorgeous just the way you are. Some things that you really need to do in the long term to just take care of yourself. Exercise. I know that's a broken record. It's not just for skinny people who are tiny and have six-pack abs and are just can run for 8 miles. It's for everyone, because it's going to give you endorphins. It's going to make you happier. It's going to just give your body that extra energy, and you just, no matter how much exercise you do, you can always just feel a little bit better about yourself. So if you're looking to start exercising, one of the places that I like to go is sparkpeople.com or Spark People videos on YouTube. I'm not affiliated with them in any way. As a matter of fact, when I do their workouts, I hate them, but they are so good. You can do a 6-minute butt buster workout, and it's painful, but it's so good. Another thing you really need to do is be complimenting yourself, recognizing those strengths and telling yourself about them. In the mirror in the morning, you might feel silly doing it, but because I don't have a roommate or anything, I can talk out loud to myself, and if I realize that I'm going into work or I'm doing something and I can give myself a pep talk and be you're really funny and people do like you, so you can do this. So just make sure you're complimenting yourself, and it doesn't even have to be on your physical appearance. It can be on wow, you're really smart, you wrote a dissertation and defended it and are now a doctor, or pretty much anything. You can say you're a great mom, or you're just a wonderful person and you love to help people. Give yourself these compliments and recognize your strengths. Some other things you can do, if you're just having a bad day, you tell yourself good things about yourself and you exercise, but we all have those days where we fall down the stairs. Well, that's probably just me. And you spill your coffee all over your bathroom. That's also me. Or you're late for work and it's raining, so your hair got ruined and maybe your mascara is bleeding all over your face, and it's just started out to be a bad day. We all have those. And so some things you can do to turn your life around on those days is just get in the bathtub, take your favorite book, take some good music, and just let yourself be and just like relax, because that kind of day doesn't happen every day. It's like, look for the funniness in it too. Like the other day when I fell down the stairs, I just kind of laughed at myself and like jumped up and ran out of the building. Like, I can't believe I did that. And just take that bath, or go to your bedroom, or just find somewhere quiet and just like let it go. Let that day go, because it's the day that happened and you probably can't change that, but just let it go. You could also call someone that you really care about that you know isn't going to bring you down, because there are some negative Nancys out there that you don't want to talk to. If they start calling, just ignore them and tell them, you know, I can't talk to you today. I'm not having a good day, and you're probably going to make it worse. So just don't talk to the negative people, and talk to someone that you're going to be able to laugh with and like have fun, and like they'll tell you funny, awkward stories, or they'll just like make you feel better, because those are great people to talk to on those days. You could also go out and like buy some good makeup, some fun makeup, like a crazy color of eyeshadow that you've never had before, and it has sparkles in it, and it's really fun. Those are the kind of things that you need to do on your bad days, is like treat yourself to something, because you just had a really bad day, and if you can afford to buy, you know, like a $3 eyeshadow from CoverGirl or anything really, I always think it's fun, and like it's something to be excited about, and it's not expensive. You could also like watch one of your favorite movies, like a feel-good movie, not like a deep movie. I watched The Kite Runner the other night, and if I was having a bad day, that is not a good movie to watch when you're, you know, needing something uplifting. It's a really good movie with a really great message, but you don't want to watch it on a bad day. I like The Princess Diaries or The Wedding Planner, really my go-to movies. Also Mean Girls, probably my favorite movie ever. You could also just, like, if you don't have enough time to watch an entire movie, you could watch, like, YouTube videos. Watch a guru that you always, like, makes you laugh or is always fun. Or watch just a funny video. My recommendation is the little kid David goes to dentist, or David is at dentist or something, after dentist, and he's all drugged up, and his dad's like asking him questions. And then immediately watch David after divorce, because like I can watch those every day and just like die laughing every time. Another suggestion I have for if you just have limited time is NBC.com, and go to Saturday Night Live and look at some sketches, and like the funniest person in the world is Kristin Wiig. She is, like, seriously, if I could meet one person alive today, it would probably be her. She's hilarious. So those are some of the things that I know that you can do to have a better, like, turn your day around. How about you guys give me some of your foolproof, make you feel better, loving life tips. And I hope you guys had a good weekend. It was a long weekend for me, which is wonderful. I was able to relax. I have mixed feelings about the Vikings winning. Since I'm from up north, it's genetically in my DNA that I want them to win a Super Bowl, but I'm not necessarily a Vikings fan, and I accidentally turned into a Cowboys fan when I moved to Texas. I have no control over who I like and who I don't. This is something you should know. So I was really sad that the Cowboys lost, but happy that the Vikings won, and hopefully they can get their Super Bowl this year. I hope I'm not jinxing anything. I hope you guys had as good a weekend as I did, and that you have a blessed and wonderful week, and just remember that you're beautiful, and that if you're be good to yourself, and others will catch on. Alright, love you ladies.